Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. If we haven't met, we are checking in for your energies. Sun, moon, and rising will be the most dominant here. But again, maybe you're a cross watcher or connecting into, some Pisces energy in your chart. So let's connect in, see what spirit has for you. Just remember two things can be vice versa energy, and we'll see what comes through and what messages spirit has for you. I did attempt to do a reading earlier, and some things, there was just lots of interruptions. So I don't know if that's a sign about something, Pisces. Lots of interruptions. Let me get those words out. What's wild is that was the card that came out first last time. So let's see what else comes up. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Water, the Ace of Air, we have got the Four of Fire. Wow. Okay. Big energies. And the Seven of Fire. Okay. Big energies. Well, I love that you have showed up again here with this Queen of Water energy. So let's just connect in and see what this is all about. And then we'll put it back into order and get some deeper tarot. Okay. So with this Queen of Water and Ace of Air, I'm getting some sense here, Pisces, that you're gaining some warmth right now of where you're at, and maybe looking at situations and things for yourself and what's really true, like what's really been happening. How you feel about certain situations and getting the clarity on kind of where you've been. I feel like there's a little bit of reflection of where you've been lately, and also importantly where you want to go. And there's something here that I feel like you're getting some, not that you weren't before, but getting some real honest views of your life. How people have showed up, how people have treated you, where maybe you haven't given yourself enough support moving forward in certain directions, maybe where you're giving your power away. There's, I think, a lot that you're uncovering, but it's actually this beautiful unfolding that's happening, because I think there's also like this part of you that just feels good where you're at, and acknowledging that the universe and spirit has your back wherever you're going. And you've, I think, learnt a lot as well, like what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not. But it's coming from a place of peace is what I feel, okay? And this Ace of Air, I think, is also, sparking these ideas of what's next, of what you want. And I really like it. I really like it, Pisces. It's just you're seeing things differently. It's like kind of new perspectives, but being like honest with yourself, With this Four of Fire and Seven of Fire, there's a freedom that's happening here, like a freedom in, again, self. Something about yourself here, I think, is becoming and feeling more free on what was, on what you want, on where you want to go. And this Four of Fire is kind of like that gateway, that pathway where things are opening up again for you. And it's not that they weren't before. I think there was just a point, a void, a healing, this death and rebirth that had to happen for you to fully step into you. And with this Seven of Fire, it's like you're kind of going to block out what's no longer in support of you. I feel like, with this truth that you're uncovering or realizing or just getting clear on where you've been, where you're going, like there's no more nonsense around it anymore. The veil's been lifted. And anyone who's going to try now to convince you otherwise, they're going to be in for a serious battle, and of themselves, nothing to do with you, because I feel like you're just not going to entertain nonsense anymore is kind of what I'm getting. But this is very beautiful, strong, powerful energy, Pisces, and I really love that for you. So let's dive in a little deeper and see what else is going on. So I've already shuffled the decks, but I'll just do one more. All right. Let's see what's happening. All right, for our beautiful Pisces. So we've got Eight of Miracles, King of Cups, and Page of Cups coming out here. Okay. So again, you could be just refocusing again, Pisces, on the work that you want to do, on where do you want to put your time and energy, and kind of, I feel there's some reflection in that, because you know that where you put your effort, your energy, your heart, your soul into something, you also know that the universe gives it back. And I think that's really, really beautiful here. Lovely that you've got the King of Cups also showing up, which is it could be a counterpart. It could be an energy that's similar to your energy, but from a masculine sense. This could also be you as a person as a whole. Just again, it's this stepping up into self in a really strong way and feeling whole again, knowing that you're not here to just give and give and give and give and give. It's being open to receiving. It's being open to being loved and loving self. There's a lot of beautiful things that are happening here. And, with this Page of Cups, I'm getting some sense of something new showing up, something getting you excited here, whether this is a person, whether this is a new friendship, whether this is just some passion project. I really feel that there's something lovely happening here for you, Pisces, that is getting you excited is how I feel. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? Thank you. Yeah, it's like you've got some inkling. There could be a part of you too that as you work on certain things, or certain things are getting you a little bit excited or curious, and you're kind of exploring that. I don't know so much if you're sharing it, the changes that you're making, or the things that you are kind of exploring a little more, or even if there's interest, because there's something here about wanting to reconnect to yourself in a way that you can trust what you're feeling and what you're doing, and you don't want to be out loud about it. There's something like I also feel you want to prove to yourself here that your intuition has always been right, that you want to see where things go, and it's a part of you leading your life which feels connected, true, and just honest. And I think that's something that you're wanting to perhaps explore on your own. And it's kind of like this childlike sense that, again, I just feel this curiosity and this play and this lightheartedness that's coming with it as well, in addition to the depth. But I think you just want to see where things go, where things happen. And it's just you, again, there's something about this. What else do we need to know? And the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there could be someone here. I don't know if you have an air energy around you with this King of Swords. I mean, you definitely have some water energy showing up here. You got fire, but there's a lot of Piscean there's definitely a lot of Piscean energy with the Queen of Water and the High Priestess and the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. But I do feel there's just a lot of water energy, which is meaning there's depth here, there's feelings here that are showing up, but ones that are pretty grounded but explorative, and I like that. And with this King of Swords, it's kind of like some energy potentially coming in or around you that comes with a different vibe, a different energy. But I don't know if this is someone that wants to come in and share something with you. What I do feel, and it's interesting because you're looking over at them right now. I was like, what? And I feel that there's either two things happening. Something or some situation where someone presents something to you, I feel you might block it, or you have blocked it, one or the other. Okay, so this person may try to come in, but there's something about you blocking this, or not wanting to communicate, or you're going to be very clear on anything going forward with this connection here. And I think there's a part of you too that that the way they use their words I'm just getting a little bit of sense of manipulation for some of you with this energy. They come across and sound very logical and very reasonable and all the things. But I think at some point in time, perhaps this energy, you know, used to pull some wool over your eyes, and you just trusted that they had you and had your back potentially because of the way that they operate. And again, normally this energy is, you know, I would like to say has been trustworthy, but something here I think for you is just you got to put up really strong blocks or barriers, or just like, yeah, they could be defensive. It could be the other way around, when that they're very defensive if there is any conversation or you try to get to truths of the matter. So I'm not sure in terms of that what's happening, but I also feel for some of you there could be this possibility of someone helping you get towards a certain something that you really, really want to do. Because the Seven of Fire can come in kind of different forms. It can come in a sense of like barriers, blocking, not a, you know, defensiveness, and then in a different energy it can also come in a way of really believing in what you believe in, but going after it too, because it's more an action oriented energy. So this could be something here about something you wanting to do that that you're getting some help. And a King of Swords energy can be very supportive. I also know we're just about to come out of Aquarius season in the next couple of days at the time of this reading. So there could be something too about some work that you're doing that you want to go after it, you know, you want to go after it. Let's dive in more and see what this Eight of Pentacles has to say. Nine of Cups, I like it. So there's something definitely that you're working on that is exciting you here, that you want to put energy in, that you believe this is the path and the direction that is going to give you that, hey, I got this and I'm doing this. For some of you, you could be a little bit on this journey of, like I said, of self. I do feel a lot of this how can I say this word? Individualistic. There we go. Individualistic work. And what I mean by that is that you're on a path right now on the Pisces way, on what feels good to you, on where you want to go, on what's your truth, on what's your narrative, you know. And I don't know if this is expression through the work that you're naturally doing or things that you want to learn and dive more into, but it's something that feels connected from the heart space. It's like that's how you're leading this journey. And I'm not saying that, no, that's it. Okay. So yeah, there's something really cool that you're working on or working towards. I just feel this is, a really fun path for you in exploring again, okay? King of Cups, what do we need to know? It's got a lot to say. Okay. Oh, I got a lot more cards than I thought here. That's all right. So we have got let me get these up so we can have a peeky peek. We've got the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles, along with Two of Wands. Okay. So with this King of Cups energy coming through, it seems like there's someone coming towards you or a situation that you're driving forward here, Pisces, that, again, I think you've got some clarity on a situation, okay? Clarity on a situation could be clarity on a person, on a path. But this is about, as well, about where you're going. It's interesting too, because I feel there's definitely, you got a lot of twos here. You know, the Chariot, while that's driving forward, there's also two Sphinx, so to speak, and figuring out the path that matters to you, that lights you up, okay? It's usually you driving it forward, but it's also too, you know, this part of, I'm hearing controlling your destiny. So just be a bit mindful of the controlling part of the destiny, but I do get an important matter here of you being in the driver's seat of what that looks like and which path you go. In addition here, there's something to do with the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. So a choice around your home life, a choice around some form of stability of who you want in here. And then with the Two of Wands, again, this is something about choice, a path, taking a risk on something here. So I'm not sure where exactly you are going, but it's like you've got some clarity on it. This could be someone coming towards you that you were once connected to in the home space. or you could be connecting with someone who's pretty got their stuff sorted as well, especially with the King of Cups energy. There's something to do with the home, or your home life. But there's like a choice here, but there's also some truth. I'm not sure exactly what this is about. There's a lot going on. I can tell you that the energy feels like there's a lot happening. You could be going somewhere that you're getting connected into this, because I feel like there's a lot of chatter, like there's a lot of people there. I don't know if you're invited to something that feels like homely, or with people of influence. There's something here that I feel like there's a lot of talking. So it could be an event of some kind too, but I feel I don't know if this is something to do with business. That could potentially be it too, something that you're driving forward, because it is talking about brilliant new ideas, but somewhere that you're going seems busy. And that's probably what I'm hearing, the chatter. It could be background, I don't know. But it's some choice, some path, something that you're planning to work towards perhaps. But there seems to be a decision that needs to be made. And for some of you, this could be a new connection coming in and you get invited somewhere. I'm feeling like someone's blushing as well. So I'm not sure what that is about, but someone is blushing here, which could be like, it's exciting, it's a little bit nervous. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, where is this going with this Page of Cups? I don't know, there's something exciting that seems to be unfolding for you, Pisces. There's a lot of new energy is what it feels, and explorative energy. And maybe too, part of that is getting a little bit outside your comfort zone and trying new things, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of background talk. Like there's things or people talking, meeting up and stuff like that. It could be a venue that you go to. I mean, it could be a restaurant. It could be, a bar. There's somewhere I feel someone's going that you're connecting with someone here. In addition to this Page of Cups, you've got the Five of Wands. What else do we need to know about this Five of Wands energy with the Page of Cups? Thinks. Four of Pentacles. I feel like someone's trying to connect with you here, Pisces. What else do we need to know? Well, that's a lot. And that's not it, so, okay. So we've got the Four of Wands coming out with the Four of Pentacles and then the Five of Wands. So 5, 4, 4. Yeah, okay. Which comes to, when I'm adding this up, 13, Death card, then back to 4 again. So then it's 4, 4, 4, 4. What I just feel, there's something here. It's interesting. There's something here in your energy, Pisces, that as you're making progress and exploring things, I think there's still something that you're in conflict with, or someone is bringing you a little bit of conflict. And usually that's when you're doing great things. You're not caring about certain situations that have once had a little bit of power over you. But it could be a couple of things. There's either something that's kind of got a little bit of attachment, like on you. And this could be a person, a connection, a past experience, something. It could be related to a connection, a marriage. But again, this could be an event or something that you're attending. But that's what this feels like, is more around someone showing up, and I think it's confusing for you in a sense of like, why are they bringing this to you? Like, why are they presenting this? Like, I think you're trying to understand someone's intent here with this Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. And this could be someone that you've been once connected to, or choosing to go on a path with. And it's like you're seeing a different side of this person, and I think it's confusing you because I don't think you know what to do with it. So I don't know if this is someone that you meet, like I said, and it seems like super like, wow, but then I don't know if this person has their own sense of insecurity, and then as part of that insecurity, they bring some conflict with it. But it seems like a person or a situation that was at some point or felt like this was the right path. So I'm not sure what this is, but I think you're going to uncover more here around what that is or who that is as that may show up. But it's like, I feel in your head, you're kind of like, who the F is this? You know, like I thought they were this person and now they're showing up as this person or coming to me with this. Are they having a bad day or is something up here? And I think you start asking yourself more questions is what I feel. What do we need to know with this High Priestess energy? It's super interesting. I'm confused for you. That's how it feels. I feel confused for you. Like it's challenging you in a certain way. Could also be too that you thought something was locked in or yours or commitment or something, and it seems something else. Just whatever shows up here, I think there's confusion around it. What was being shown and what the expectation was, I feel is not exactly that, and now you're left confused. So that's kind of what's coming on through. The High Priestess, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Share more. Okay. So a couple of things are coming through here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles, Justice, and Queen of Wands. I don't know what this is, but I feel you're taking a bit of a turn. I don't know if this is someone new that comes in or a situation. It could be a specific person or a situation where I feel the scenario could be a little bit weaved differently, but I feel like there has been a situation or a situation may be coming up here, Pisces, around you getting a bit more explorative around a situation or a person. And I feel what happens here is that, again, two different ways, but I feel like you're on your own, you're doing your good thing, and you're really content with where you're at. I feel someone, connects in and you're thinking you're building with someone, but I feel like you just like, it doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right about it, So I think you kind of might end up choosing to cut it out or cut it off here. But intuitively, it's like, that you need to just keep staying on your path and you don't want the distractions right now. I think another part of you is focusing on building your own sense of stability here, because I think when you start recognizing instability in someone's actions and behaviors and efforts, it's like it makes you feel like, hang on a sec, no, I'm choosing me kind of energy is what I'm feeling. I think you've built up, like I said, this part of you that's feeling quite at peace and happy with where you're at. So even though you might try to introduce something new because it's exciting, if it feels unstable, I feel like you fully retracting and going, nope, not doing it, not going there. And you're doing it without, sure, with care, but at the same time without care, with just full trust in who you are and your focus, what you're building on, the foundation that's important to you. It could be too that whatever it is that you're working on or whatever it is that you're achieving in terms of your work and your area of life, whatever has kind of been unstable or rocky. Let me get those words out. there's a further part of just feeling at peace and knowing and trusting where you're going and knowing that you're being taken care of either which way. There is this confidence about you, but there's something that it's like there's something that you know, and there's something here that you're truly trusting in your intuition about the way you're feeling with certain things. And I think, again, that's why I think there's parts of you that are keeping it to yourself, because you want to trust where things are unfolding, or you just don't want to rush. I think you're slowing down pace in a healthy way, but still very focused on where you're going and what you're doing, but more so on creating your own sense of, I got this, I'm making this happen, and I need the right person who's going to come along with me on this journey. King of Swords, what do we need to know? So we had straight up the Page of Swords. So this could be someone, what I love here is you are choosing you all the way, and I like this, Pisces, very, very much. I think that is power to you, friend. With the Hermit, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles, your focus right now is your stability. You might have people watching you. You might have people wanting to share their 5 cents, or how, they might want to express how smart they are and they know better, whatever that is. And I feel there's a part of you that's just letting that roll off your back. I think too, for some of you, you might uncover something or see something online that you always kind of knew here, that regarding a situation or a person that you always kind of knew, and it's like you're finally witnessing it, and it could be related to this King of Swords energy, if that's a particular person or place or situation. But what I do feel as well with this is that it's also allowing you to make decisions in your true self, in what is right for you, knowing who you are, what you bring to any connection, what you bring to your home life, what you desire to bring to your home life. There's a sense of peace that comes with it, even though it might feel a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit like on a path and a journey that, a few buttons can be pushed sometimes, in terms of what people may do in situations that makes you withdraw. And you withdraw because you're trying to figure out what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. But it's allowing you to make decisions in truth, in wholesomeness. And in addition to that, a place where you feel just at home with yourself, and that this is not about anyone else anymore, where you've let or allowed other people to have too much, the word it's giving me is control, but it's kind of like people knew before how much you'd take and what strings that they can play and the compassion you had. And this is different. This is more so in a sense of you can absolutely give all that, because I think that's a beautiful quality, but you know how to do it in a different way that commands no nonsense, that also shows your love and also shows your diplomacy in certain situations. But it's also like you're in power of this and you're looked at in a different way. And if they don't, then you just at the same time you just cut it out. It's this no nonsense approach is what I feel that you're really stepping forward into, but also one that you're very connected in your heart and very connected on how you feel about things. And you're really trusting in that, but you're also still trying to validate your intuition. Like, I know this is how I feel, and I kind of need to see if this is true. And it's like you're getting these constant ticks of approval when someone's behavior goes a bit weird, and you had this little niggle inside. It's like, I kind of knew something, but I just wanted to see where it was going to go. It's that kind of energy. And but whatever you're doing, you're becoming very, very sincere, but very stable in a sense of taking care of yourself and what you're going to allow in your life. But I feel you're very focused on your goals and where you're going. And again, a lot around your finances and stability seems to be a key focus here. But there's a lot of people that want to, kind of get to know you, and things that you're going to experience along the way. I'll be interested to see who shows up for you this week, because there is some communication definitely coming in, or some understanding and truth that you're getting or you're seeing. And yeah, I think it's going to give you this sense of freedom. I really, really do. And again, to another level, because I think you're leveling up in this sense of freedom with allowing, breaking chains, or energetic ones, I should say, that have been attached at some point in time. Let's get you some Moonology cards today and see what the final advice is. I haven't had these babies out in a while. All right. What does Pisces need to know as final advice from Spirit? Thank you. Bring love into the situation. New Moon in Aquarius. Luck is on your side. So with the new moon last week, was there anything specific that stood out for you last week? Because I feel like that could be a little something to pay attention to with the new moon that we had in Aquarius. We've got a new romantic cycle begins. I can kind of see that here. And a time to give rather than take. I think that's talking about giving to yourself here, Pisces. Giving to the things that mattered to you, not giving to things and people as a way of thinking that you need to, or feeling not excited about it, or just it's not part of your truth. I think that's what this is, a time to give to things that that truly connect for you, that have deep meaning for you, that matter to you, not trying to convince yourself or convince other people it matters. Does that make sense? So I think that's just important message there for someone. Appreciate you, friends. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow and connect in. Bye now.